So you're thinking about moving to Bend, Oregon, and you want to learn about one of the largest developments in Bend's history right here in the Old Mill District. Well, look no further than today's video. Behind us, you can see that crane shooting up into the sky. This is going to be called the Timberyards development, a 1,600 unit condo complex that is under construction right now. They're in the middle of development right now. We're going to be talking all about what this means for this particular area of Bend, the Old Mill District, the box factory right now. So if this video sounds like it's for you, stick around. We're going to be getting after it right now.
If this is your first time on the channel and you'd like to know everything there is to know about living, eating, sleeping, playing, the good and the bad of Bend, Oregon and the surrounding areas, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about what the heck's going on here in Bend. My name is Zach Nutter. This is Ryan Rudloff, both licensed brokers with eXp Realty in the state of Oregon, and we've lived here for over 30 years and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to connect with you about Bend, Oregon.
So we're going to jump right into this video right now. There are two major condo complexes going up right now in the Old Mill District, right off of the beaten path of the box factory. So we're going to hop right into this video right now and tell you all about it. All right, Zach and I have both lived here for over 30 years. Of course, we talk about that in every single video we make, but this is the first time we've had a development or a project kind of like this. We have two major cranes that are kind of spearheading this building here. This is one of 14 buildings. This is called the Timberyards. It's going to be a 1,600 unit condo complex with a 180 room hotel. In addition to that, there's going to be 120,000 square feet of office space and 75,000 or so square feet of retail, mixed use retail in this particular complex. This right here is just one of 14 total buildings pertaining to this project here. And to our right, a little bit further behind in development, is going to be called the Jack Straw, another condo development that is set to break ground right now. Though these two projects won't be ready for sale until probably mid to late 2025, but we want to give you guys a feel for what's really going on around Bend, in the center of Bend. This is kind of the heartbeat of all Bend right here. The Old Mill District, the box factory, close to the river, close to downtown, but this gives you a feel for what really is happening in Bend since the ordinance was passed that we can go higher instead of wider. This building here, in addition to the other 13 or 14 that are going in, will be probably 75 to 80 feet in height. There's going to be parking garages. It's just making Bend, turning Bend into kind of that city vibe, city feel. The developer, dare I say it, is from Beverly Hills. So Bend really is getting a lot of its influence from Southern California, Northern California. Like we talk about in a lot of the videos, people come to Bend, they bring their ideas to Bend with them, and so it's giving Bend a lot of character, and it's the reason why Bend is so popular these days.
So let's talk about where this is located for a minute. So this is on the fun line of Bend, and what I mean by the fun line, so you've got downtown, just maybe a half mile this way. You've got the box factory. This is literally like right on top of the box factory. And then just another less than a quarter of a mile that way, you've got the Old Mill, and they all kind of run straight in this line. There's restaurants, bars, indoor activities. You've got tons of outdoor recreation. You've got the river. You've got people that float the river. You've got the whitewater park. You've got all kinds of stuff around here. You've got gyms. What else haven't we talked about? You've got a food truck lot just down the way.
The amphitheater.
Crux Brewery's right there. We've got the amphitheater in the Old Mill District that has so many artists, 40 to 60 concerts a year. We're getting bigger and bigger names every year. So this is the fun line of Bend, kind of the most exciting. I'm gonna coin that term, maybe make some t-shirts and stuff.
Not a bad idea.
But it's literally, this little corridor here is some of the best entertainment, food, activities around town. So it's really located in a cool spot. This is an incredibly massive project for Bend. This area used to be the Old Mill like they just
The
recently
mill,
in the last
yeah.
couple years ago tore down several of the old mill buildings that were in this big open lot next to us. Crux was really the only thing that was out here. But yeah, this is a massive project. We were looking at all the details earlier today. We thought it was just a couple buildings, but how many did you say it was?
14, maybe 15, yeah.
I gotta think that they're gonna have some commercial and stuff in there too.
Oh,
Are they
yeah.
planning some commercial in there?
75,000 square feet of mixed-use commercial, 120,000 square feet of office space.
And then they're gonna do a bunch of trees. I'm sure it's gonna be an absolutely beautiful space.
Like a campus.
Yeah, adding to the fun line. So now we've kind of reached the end of the area where they're building that. This is a storage unit, and then up there you've got Crux Brewery. But this whole area eventually is going to be a bustling little metropolis of its own right here in this little area.
Yeah, we could probably turn around here.
Yeah, we'll turn around and
Talk
give you a look from the other side.
a little bit about what's going to be to our left now. This is obviously bare dirt over here, but that's going to be the Jack Straw and probably a lot of the Timberyards as well, just because of how large this project is. But it just kind of gives an idea and a sense of where Bend is headed. I know that's going to rub a lot of people the wrong way, but at the same time, we talk about it all the time. We were here back when the population sign said 20 to 25,000 people. So most of Bend, they're all transplants from probably larger areas. They're used to this type of urban living. And so Bend's getting a little bit of a taste of that right now, but it's gonna add a lot to this area. It's gonna be very interesting to see what it's like when it's all said and done, because 1,600 units plus another 330 from the Jack Straw. I mean, that's 2,000 right there. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be moving into this area. The businesses, I'm sure, are very happy about that. I'm sure this storage facility is very happy about that. But what is that going to do to Bend? What is that going to do to the old mill district? Where is that going to push future development? Those are all questions that are going to have to be answered. But this project here is no joke. We're not used to seeing big old tall cranes like this surrounding and just out on the skyline. I think there's 4 or 5 in town right now, but that's probably just a sign of things to come as Bend continues to grow at a faster and faster rate.
The direction we're looking right now, so straight ahead of us, you have beautiful views of the Cascade Mountains. So some of these buildings, office spaces, condos, are going to have incredible views of the mountain right here. And you won't really need a car to get to restaurants, shopping. I mean, pretty much everything that most people come here, enjoy as tourists and everything else, is right here on your doorstep. So the location couldn't be bigger, couldn't be better for this. I'm actually surprised a project like this has taken so long to get moving, but releasing that height restriction has really changed everything around here. I don't know about you, Ryan, but growing up, I don't ever remember seeing a crane in Bend.
No, they were few and far between, that's for sure.
Maybe a small one that was putting trusses on houses, but nothing like what you see up here. And I'm sure we could probably, if we drove around, we could probably count 6 or 7 of them in town right now. There's so many big buildings. We actually have a video, we'll put a card in the video for it, but of all the big structures that are being built in town right now. So it's just unique for us. If you come from the city, you're probably like, why are these guys so intrigued by a building going up?
Right.
We just don't have a lot of this in our history. So we got to be careful. We might get ran over by a tractor.
We're in a construction zone here.
Yeah.
No hard hats.
Yeah, forgive all the noise, but those are the lengths we go to for you guys. We're out here in a hard hat environment without a hard hat.
That's right. I'm not getting yelled at. But yeah, Zach's making some great points here, but location-wise, second to none. We've talked about the fact that the box factory is right up here. We've got the cross-cut warming on a great food truck lot right here. It's literally a few hundred feet away, the old mill district, maybe a few hundred feet beyond that. So there's restaurants, there's shops. Downtown is a short non-car ride away from here, or just a short car ride, whichever way you prefer to travel. But the central location of where we're at right now is really speaking volumes to what Bend is going to become. And so it's going to be basically our first version of a quote skyscraper. Right now it's not that impressive to a lot of you guys, but this is where Bend is headed. What will Bend look like in 20 years now that 7-8 story buildings are tolerated or allowed inside the city limits? It's going to be very interesting to see what happens.
Very interesting. But this will be, I'm excited that eventually these will be open. Hopefully the condos will be able to bring these to you, show them to you. But thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate your support. If there's anything else you'd like to see, please let us know. But call us, reach out to us. We'd love to have a Zoom meeting with you, meet you in person. The clients that we have gotten to meet from YouTube, it's been so amazing getting to work with them. It's just becoming a great community of people that we really enjoy. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the next video.
Thanks guys, have a great day.